I was cut for my future husband, so I don't have sex outside marriage, so I don't enjoy sex. Primarily, my body is just there to carry babies. This is me as a survivor, as a therapist. FGM is not a cultural traditional practice, but actually it's child abuse. That particular day was quite interesting, and it was only my neighbour's daughter that said to me, "Oh, you must be really looking forward to today." And I was like, okay. And I thought, well, it's not my birthday, what the hell's going on? And she said, "Oh, you're having your Gudnin done." So Gudnin is FGM in Somali. She must have been 8, 9 years old, so it's a child telling another child what's about to happen to them. She started to explain what it was, and I'm sitting there thinking, but Mummy told me no one should touch my body. So it was a conflicting messages that was going on in my head. But as she's explaining this, I could hear a scream coming down from the other side of the house, like screaming. It was my sister. It was like an out-of-body experience. Before I could even do or think anything, it was like, get Leyla. Get Leyla's turn. And I mean, I ran off. Obviously, I'm 7 years old. There's only so much running I can do. So they grabbed me, pinned me on this table. Women who held me down, these were aunties, family members, family, friends. Before I knew it, I was screaming and I could feel my flesh being cut off. But I just remember him saying, you're being naughty, you just behave yourself, it doesn't hurt. And I blacked out from that moment. So I had FGM done, was home for 2 weeks recovering. The weekend after, we were back at the beach. Life was normal again. That's just the way it was. Once you undergo something like this, there's no way back. There's no way back from this. My mother wasn't just cut once, she was cut twice because a neighbour thought not enough flesh was taken away. And for me, when we talk about FGM, there's so much focus on the type and what happened. What we need to focus on is this idea that we can just go and examine children's genitals. What I experienced was actually one of the worst forms of abuse. The doctor that cut me would never be seen as a paedophile because he's checking my genitals under the label of a doctor. People giving me any reasons, they would say, it's their religion, it's their culture. I mean, none of the holy books mention it. It's practiced amongst all religions, but none of the books mention it. However, fundamentally, FGM, it's there to control women and girls' bodies, especially their sexuality. I mean, every 11 seconds, a girl is being cut. So the fact that we're not outraged, it's absolutely crazy to me. The world hasn't tackled FGM because majority affects black children. There will be an outrage if this was white girls. I mean, look what's happening in Hollywood. It's great that we're now naming and shaming sexual harassers and abusers. But black women have been doing that for a while, but no one listened. We can't say every child matters and then pick and choose the ones that matter. I 100% wholeheartedly believe FGM will end. But the only way that's going to end is we need to end all forms of oppression against human beings. My name is Leyla Hussein and I'm a global citizen.